loves, welcome back to my channel.
Hi, here's a view of my messy desk. I put everything up from the whip and chat, and I don't feel like setting it back up, but I am a terrible garbage person, and I forgot to say thank you so much to Sandra and to Grace who bought me coffees. Thank you so much. I love you very much, and it is not expected but always appreciated. Love you, ladies. Bye.
Today, before we get started, I'm gonna say a couple words. What words am I gonna say? I'm apologizing for the up close view. I do try and zoom it in, but usually not this much. Basically what's going on is my entire desk is a mess from like shop stuff. So this is how it's gonna be. Also, I cannot find the drills for the canvas that I was hoping to work on. So I am going to look for the drills for this one. Hopefully I can find them. What the heck? Alright, this is not funny. We may have to pause. Where are my... I found them. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so we're going to start by lighting a candle to commemorate the fact that I'm diamond painting for the first time in, 5 ever. I cannot find the drills for the dragon, and the dragon is the one that I wanted to work on. So we're just going to have to deal. Let me grab a pen. Okay, we're gonna grab, this is my Medusa pen from Enabler's Outpost. It's got a little snakes. I need to, this is how long it's been since I diamond painted. I don't even know where my stuff is. Okay, so I've got a shade tray, I've got an Enabler's Outpost pen, I've got a candle, and I've got a list, I've got a list of things. Oh, and my brain. I got a brain. These were limited edition. I do have some left, but I'm just gonna save them for myself. I think I've got like 2 left. Oh no! A spill! It's fine. Okay. Let me pull the ones that aren't spilled out so that I don't contaminate. Cross-contaminate, if you will. So, after not having made wax for a really, really long time, so if you're not sure what I'm talking about, I make my own diamond painting wax, hence my brain. Also, sorry the lighting is weird. I cannot find pluggies for my lights, and I don't care to look, because if I look, this whip and chat will not get filmed, because I'll end up tearing up my house looking for cubes to plug my light into, and you know, who wants to spend an entire day organizing their house when I could spend 45 minutes diamond painting in the dark? I mean, it's not dark for you or me, but I'm just used to more overhead light. I'm used to having like this guy here, and I'm also used to having another one. Also, the desk setup has changed because I have a printer. I have a printer now. I am a printing lady. I print. Okay, shut up now, okay? So I'm gonna work with this color just because that's the color that was open. And we're gonna put this over here. We're gonna pull that back to right here. And let's begin. So once again, let's go over, this is a pen from Enabler's Outpost. I think my wax is currently in this pen. This is a shade tray, and this is a Diamond Dotz canvas. It is called Midnight. Oh, welcome to No Start November. Hi, how are you? Let's get this bread. Okay, so we are in No Start November officially. And what is No Start November? So if you're just stumbling across my videos, my channel, you're like, what the heck is No Start November? Well, let me tell ya. Let me take a second to tell ya. So, No Start November is an event that myself and some friends are hosting. It is an event all about not starting any canvases in the month of November. And you're like, okay, why would you do that? Because I'm a serial starter. Because I have whips that I haven't touched in months or a year, or, you know, not 2, but definitely over a year. I have whips that need to go, get out. And why do I want to sing that song? Get out right now. It's the end of you and me. All right, I might cut that out. Shut up. Let's go. Okay, so
we are making an attempt to get through all the whips that we started in various months for various reasons. Maybe it's because, you know, there was an event happening, like DP Summer Sky, for example. Maybe you were participating in DP Festival of Witches and you didn't finish those canvases for whatever reason. Maybe you couldn't get to them all, you know, that you had planned. Maybe you started multiple. Maybe you were working on, like in September, there was DP Festival of Witches, Chuck Along. Maybe you started too many events and you weren't able to get to the canvases from all of them. This is the event for you. So I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it just because I have an entire video on it, but basically how do you participate? You work on something that you have already started, so you're not starting anything new. That's why it's called No Start November. You are going to want to pay attention to the host videos. Okay, so the following people are hosting and they will be linked in my description box. My hair is on this brain. It's fine, it's my brain. I have hair on my brain. I need help. Anyways, Bev B Diamond Paints, Elizabeth Ensley, and Kiss My Crafts, Maritza from Kiss My Crafts. There was other people that were supposed to host, but life happened. That is okay. We have a fantastic slew of hosts, all of which have a problem. We've all started diamond paintings or cross stitch. Like, listen, if you are coming to this community from my cross stitch, you know, life, you know, the stitchiness of it all, you can work on your diamond paintings, you can work on your cross stitch, you can work on your crochet or your crotchet, whatever you want to call it. Let's get to why that's called that in a second here. But first, I think that's it for No Start November. Just, you know, pull out a whip the whip, No Start November, you know. Anyways, so this is all Life with Lindsay's fault. She was doing a woobles and I was like, I want to do a wooble, so I had looked into it and I was like, oh, they're so cute. And I was looking at them and my son comes around the corner and he was like, oh, that's an axolotl, because the woobles are amigurumi, which is basically like crocheted animals. Like, they're animals that are like crocheted. They're like stuffies, plushies, but they're crocheted rather than sewn fabric. So I was looking at it and he's like, oh, that's an axolotl, because it was an axolotl. So he managed to pronounce axolotl. And then he goes, oh, that's a crotchet instead of crochet. So now we call it crotchet. And when I was live the other day, we were talking about crotchet and we started calling it crochet. So it's crotchet, crochet, and crochet. So if you would like to pull out your crotchet project, go ahead and pull it out and, you know, work on it. You know, all we care about is that you don't start anything new in the month of November. This is an opportunity for you to catch up on the things that you should have been working on or set aside or whatever the case is. Honestly, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's, you know, a situation where you put it off to the side because you got a new canvas in the mail and you're like, yes, I want to work on this right now, like I do sometimes. Or if it's, you know, you started a canvas to test the quality of the drills, like I do, and you're like, oh snap, now I've got another whip. Well, No Start November is the event for you. Okay, no more about No Start November. Let's talk about life. So I have had a weird week. I have written down about 3 things I wanted to talk about today in my notepad on my phone. But I did want to mention that I do have an Etsy shop, you know, shameless self-promo here, because I've had people ask me where I get my stuff. Like, I posted a picture of a bloody fabric yesterday. I'll show you. I posted a picture. Oh shoot, I made a mess. I posted a picture of this on Instagram in my No Start November. I'm going to try and hold myself accountable by forcing myself to post a photo every day in the month of November, going over what my current work in progress is, and you know, maybe the next day we'll do a progress photo to see where I started and how much I accomplished that day. So we'll see. I haven't decided. Today is the 2nd day of November.
So I technically still have, you know, time to decide. I should have taken a picture. Let me stop right now. Let me stop diamond painting right now so I can take this photo for my Instagram. What am I working on today? Why, you know, this is what happens when you put a canvas, a diamond painting canvas away for whatever reason. It acquires hair. It's been hanging up there. I don't rub my head on a wall, and neither does my cat. But alas, here we are. My hair and his hair. And I get that it can float up from the air or whatever, but that's really annoying. Anyways, let me just take this picture real quick. Okay, got it. I'll post that after. So, I had somebody message me and ask me where did I get that fabric that I showed you, the bloody fabric, this one. And I was like, actually I made it. And they were like, oh wow, do you sell them? So just, you know, just a little promo there. Let's see, what else? I had a really, really good first month of Etsy. I'm really, really blessed. I was able to push out all the orders in a timely manner. Everything went really smoothly, so I'm really pleased with how my first month of Etsy went. So thank you so much for everyone who supported me and my son, because if you didn't know, my son has soap in there. I think he's got one left right now, and it's you know, it's not the most beautiful soap, but it's, you know, it's an 8-year-old. We're really proud of him. He's gonna be 9 soon, so I'm gonna have to change the 9 to change 8 to 9 because in the description we say it's a soap made by an 8-year-old and his mama. Well, he's about to be a 9-year-old. Cue the waterworks. Okay, let's get down to business. I don't know that I feel like singing today, but I do. I feel like singing. Anyway, so let's see. Let's start with Halloween. What did you do for Halloween? I'll tell you what I did. We went to, nobody trick-or-treats around here. So we weren't able to trick-or-treat in our neighborhood. So we trick-or-treated in my old neighborhood from when I was a kid. The neighborhood my grandparents used to live in. They don't live there anymore, but, yeah, so we went trick-or-treating there. And what occurred? But, you know, some weird things, of course. My sister and I, Anna and I, were Morticia and Wednesday Addams. So she was Wednesday and I was Morticia. And my child was a SWAT police officer. And, you know, we were originally going to all be the same thing, but, like, my child was like, I don't want to be, you know, Addams family. So we were like, okay, well, what can we be? And then we were going to be police officers and, you know, robbers, cops and robbers type theme, or, you know, cops and, you know, prisoners or whatever. But see, the thing is I am not a size 2. And there are, you know, very few costumes that have stripes and are pumpkin or orange that are going to flatter somebody who's a size not 2. You know what I'm saying? So if I was going to be a robber or, you know, a prisoner or a jailbird or whatever, you know, your options are horizontal stripes, which are not flattering, or orange, which would make you look like a giant pumpkin. So, needless to say, Anna and I did not be cops or robbers. They didn't have any flattering, like, cop costumes, because, like, I didn't want to be in a man's costume, but I also didn't want to have my ass hanging out while trick-or-treating with my 8-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So it's you know, it's always a balance with costumes, especially when you do have young children. You know, if I didn't have my child with me, would I probably let, you know, wear a shorter skirt? Probably, you know. It's Halloween. You get to be whatever you want, and that's a vibe. You know, we accept it. You know, if you want to have your butt hanging out on Halloween, as long as your butt's not hanging out in front of your child, you know what I'm saying? Like, I probably wouldn't have had my whole butt out, but I probably would have worn a shorter skirt, or, you know, would have been like a dress, or like a more revealing, maybe some cleavage or whatever. But alas, there was not a costume that was going to be both feminine and also, you know, conservative, considering I was taking my child out. So we ended up being, you know, going back to the original plan, Anna and I did. Well, my fiance went to get a costume last minute. And when I mean, like, when I say last minute, I mean literally, like, on Saturday night, okay? So he went to go get a costume on Saturday night. Do you know what this man came back with? A damn chicken. A damn chicken? This man was a damn chicken. I was so embarrassed, but everyone loved his costume. It's like, it was really pretty rude, to be honest. The fact that I had to walk around with him and make sure he didn't fall down. This is his giant chicken costume. He was a giant chicken. I'm not even joking. Like, he was a legitimate giant chicken. Here is him next to, this is not a great picture, but here's him next to a blow up Oogie Boogie decoration. The man was a freaking chicken. And he kept hitting me with his tail feather or pecking me with his beak all night, and everybody thought it was so funny. The giant chicken. This lady comes running up to him, is like, I love chickens! And these kids were running around screaming, I love your, you know what, you know, not chicken, but you know the other word, the male chicken, the rooster, okay? They were screaming that. I'm like, I get that you're a teenager, and all teenagers just are inherently dumb and like don't think and like are inconsiderate. And I'm sure I was also an inconsiderate, dumb, didn't think teenager, and that's fine. Like, I'm definitely not judging you for being dumb or, you know, not thinking. I'm more like, dude, what is this? Like, why are you sitting here screaming that while kids are trick-or-treating? You know, I felt like it was kind of rude to scream that when there's kids around. But maybe, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm being a mom, being more of a mom than I am a, you know. I mean, I don't know if I would have screamed that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know that I would have ran up to people and be like, I love your... You know, we'll replace a C with a D. I love your dock. Like, I don't know that I would have screamed that word. I don't know that I would have been, can I touch your dock? You know, I don't know that I would have done that. Like, but you know, teenagers are getting more brazen and bold and brazen every day. So I guess that is the reason. That is the I guess that's, you know, what are you gonna do? Am I right? You know? Anyways, he was a giant rooster. So let me tell you about what happened. So I worked at 5:30 the day after Halloween. And, you know, I requested off on Halloween because it's something we do. Like, it's a holiday that we do go out and we do celebrate, and that's great, and I love doing it, so I did request off, or at least, you know, AM shifts only. So he put me on a 5:30 shift the next day. Fine, whatever. We didn't actually get back home until like after 6. Or not after 6. Oh my god, what am I saying? After 9, and I wasn't able to go to bed and like actually fall asleep until after 10. And my alarm goes off at 4, so I didn't get very much sleep. So when I tell you I was a mess the next day, so I'm walking around with the light on my flashlight so I don't turn the light on and bother him, my fiance, because he's sleeping. So I'm just kind of like walking around with my flashlight. I start turning my flashlight up. Okay, I am trying to turn my flashlight up to not wake him up. That is what I did on Monday. I also have like paint all over me from working for my shop, so please excuse my busted hands.
You know, the gloves that I'm supposed to be wearing. Yeah, I haven't been wearing them. Anyways, yeah, so that was that. And then everything was fine. And then I go to check my email because I'm waiting for confirmation of something really exciting that I want to announce soon, but I don't want to announce it until I can. I was waiting for an email and I go to look. Well, I wasn't waiting yet. I went to buy something and my card was declined. And I'm like, what? I know I have money. So I go and check my bank account. And I have fraudulent purchases in my bank account. Somebody used my bank account, my debit card, to buy naughty things. And I know these things are naughty because the captions or the description on them is stuff like temptation and thirsty. So somebody somehow got my information and started buying naughty things with my card, or my bank account anyway. So I'm not sure what to think of that. So I called my bank up and I'm like, listen, these charges are happening and I'm not sure. They drained my account watching naughty films. But either way, it's fine. Like, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna dispute the charges, but they drained my account, so I have no access to money right now. And if you're not new to my channel, then you'll know that this is actually the second time that this has happened this year. So, second time I had to wait for a debit card. And the reason I have to wait is because my bank is actually in Maine, where I lived for about 1.5 years. So they have to ship it from headquarters in Maine to me, which isn't really, like, it's not really that big of a deal. It's not really that far of a distance. I live in Florida. It's basically like straight down. You know what I'm saying? However, the fact that they used my account to make fraudulent purchases really just kind of set me off because, and like, I don't mean set me off as in I'm angry. Like, it set me off in a giggle fit. So I'm talking to the guy. I'm like, listen, I don't want to speculate, but this sounds like naughty stuff. This sounds like adult films. And I can tell you right now for 100% fact that it is not me. And I know that probably in some cases it's the husband, it's the fiance or whatever. I'm like, listen, I'm the only one with access to my bank account, so there's no way it could be my fiance. We have separate bank accounts, so I know it's not him. You know, just trying to like get to the bottom of this. And like, anyways, because you know, they have situations where ladies are calling up their credit card company being like, I didn't order this, and they're like, yeah, you didn't, but your husband did. And so I just kind of wanted to clear that one right up too. And then I found a charge at Target for $2.99, and I'm like, I have never gone to Target and spent just $2.99. So I don't know, I can't begin to fathom what that would have been. So there's a whole bunch of charges that I have to dispute, and in the meantime, I don't have access to money, which sucks. Because like, I could, in theory, like, I don't have a bank down here because I bank in Maine because their customer service is stellar, because I live in a large town here. And when I mean large town, I mean I live in a big city, okay? So it's not as if, you know, you have that hometown customer service here like you do in Maine. So I kept my Maine bank. And, you know, some people are like, oh, you should switch over. I'm like, yeah, but you don't understand. Like, I was able to talk to an associate as soon as I found the charges. Not the next day, not the next business day. And I was able to talk to somebody about it immediately. Like, I wasn't on hold for 10 minutes. I was on hold for probably like 3 minutes. Well, I got an associate to me. Like, you know how you have to wait for the next available customer service agent? Yeah, I didn't have to wait for the next available customer service agent for 10 minutes. I had to wait for like 3, if that. So, anyways, that's why I bank with Maine. So, anyways,
I now have to wait for my debit card, which is fine. I really want a larger multi-placer, so I don't know what I'm doing with this tiny little thing here. And I'll want a 15 placer, maybe a 10 placer, maybe that'll work. I don't think this is my wax in there, but I'm sitting here with a 3 placer. Like, that is not me. But also I haven't diamond painted in like 5 ever, so that could be why I'm sitting here just like being okay with it. It feels like it's just regular pink wax. It'll do, it'll do. So that's what happened. Meanwhile, like I said, I got a text message from Jenny asking if I had heard anything about something, and I was like, not yet, let me check my email. And wouldn't you know it, I heard back from that, and now I'm supposed to be putting down a $75 deposit to hold my spot in this something. I'm sure you can all guess what it is by this point. But I'm supposed to be putting down a $75 deposit to hold my spot. And I can't put down the $75 deposit because I don't have access to money. So that's how my day's going, or my week's going. And this all happened on Monday, by the way, me turning on my flashlight. I mean, my fiance was obviously a chicken on Halloween, but everything else that I talked about, me turning on my flashlight, me having fraudulent naughty purchases on my bank account, that all happened yesterday. Yay, Monday. So I have plans for today. I have a custom order that I need to get done. I just put the glow on top, so now I am waiting. I have to go to the store to buy more glow so that I can finish another custom order. So that's gonna have to happen probably. I can't go to the store because I don't have a damn debit card. And I don't have a way to get money out of my account. They drained my account, so I have to wait for the money to come back into my account, etc., yada, yada, yada. So I am just kind of like, everything's on standstill because somebody decided to purchase $40 worth of temptation on my damn dime. It's just, you know, and, you know, I'm not angry about it. I think it's quite funny. I feel like if, you know, if the wrong person had discovered these charges, the bank associate would have been like, I didn't make these charges. And the bank associate would have been like, oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm not sure we can cancel your card. And I feel like that would have been a hellacious day for that customer service agent. Me, on the other hand, I just kind of like, I was like laughing, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna stop filming because my camera cuts me off at 29. So I'm gonna cut it off before it cuts me off. Okay, so it looks like I have about 18 more minutes before I have to start deleting stuff off my camera, which is fine by me. I should delete stuff off that memory card anyway. So let's talk about this week. Let's review this past week. So what happened on Friday? I went live. It was fine. Like, everything was fine. I've been getting like an influx of trolls. Like, I get like a troll a week now. And, you know, I'm not always in everyone else's live, so I don't know if this is normal or if I'm just special or like whatever the case is. But I had one troll a couple weeks ago called 9-Inch Daddy, and I'm like, sir, what is this? I don't want you or your, you know, messages of disgustingness. Anyways, some people enjoyed his presence. I didn't. This past week was a pretty weird troll. And it's always like, they're never like, wow, thank you for hosting this wonderful live. They're always saying like some messed up stuff. And like, that's fine. Oh, by the way, it's 8:48 in the morning. So I'm filming. Oh, you can't even see what time it is. Oh. Come on. Come on. I want to show you what time it is so I can show you how productive I'm being. 8:49 a.m. and we've been filming for like 30 minutes-ish. So Look at me go. I am so productive. I came home and I sorted the clothes because unfortunately there are clothes on my floor. I don't know who did it. My entire family. I don't know why they did it, because they're lazy. But there was clothes on the floor, and I was working every day. I worked a double on Saturday. I was doing shop stuff Monday through Friday. Sunday was Halloween, so today's my first opportunity where I'm not actually, like, I have shop stuff to do, don't get me wrong, but today's the first day that I don't have to hurry up, get out the door, and go to work, or hurry up and go out to get, you know, orders out, or hurry up and go meet my mom and dad and sister at our old neighborhood to go trick-or-treating. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's see. So I think what we're gonna do for prizes for No Start November is we're going to wait until the last week, and then there'll be like a word that we say, and you'll have to use it in a sentence. We'll do some random comment picker. You know the deal. This isn't your first rodeo, and if it is, it's really straightforward. You'll find out at the end of the month. So I think that's really it. That's really all I had to say. I feel like I said, I told Bev, I was like, yeah, I have so much to say, but I really don't feel like it's gonna last me more than 10 minutes. And truth be told, it kind of didn't. Really, really, really didn't. You know. I don't think there's anything left for me to say. Oh, just kidding. So, y'all know that Dexter is coming back. And I know that most of you know that Jenny and I were hosting Murderous Mondays. Unfortunately, I am working all Mondays for the next 4 weeks. So we don't want to plan for Murderous Mondays. Instead, we're gonna do Slaughter Saturdays. No, Slaughter Sundays. It's Sunday and Slaughter. Some variation of the word Sunday and Slaughter. Whether it's Sunday Slaughter or Slaughter. Whether it's Sunday Slaughter or Slaughter Sunday, we're gonna be watching Dexter and recapping it with you on Sunday, and that's gonna happen from 8 to 9 p.m. on Sundays, so that you can catch up and, you know, talk about our thoughts on the last episode right before the next episode comes on, because those are airing at 9 p.m. on Eastern Standard Time, and our live is going to be from 8 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. So that is the plan. So Murderous Mondays, unfortunately, are not back, but Sunday Slaughter or Slaughter Sunday, though, that is back. That is going to be the new Murder Monday. So yeah, we're really excited. Dexter is coming back. We're gonna go live on this Sunday to kind of, like, you know, kick off, talk about theories, what have you. So I'm really excited. I cannot wait for I can't wait. I really can't wait for Dexter. I am ready for, oh, by the way, I don't know how many of you use Waze, but Waze is an app that you download and it will let you, it's basically a navigation app, but rather than, you know, just be like your normal map on your phone, it does really cool stuff. So here, let me navigate myself to Michael's, for example.
Catching monsters is what I do best. Let's get to work.
Okay. Okay, it's Dexter, like a complete vibe. Let me navigate myself to work now.
Make a U-turn. Relax. You're not missing anything. And then turn left.
Okay. Let's navigate me to my house. Oh, it's telling me I've already arrived. I mean, yeah, but I feel like it should have said something. That's kind of rude, but okay. Let's navigate me to my dad's job.
Make a U-turn. Relax. You're not missing anything. Turn left, and then turn right.
See? Dexter navigates me places. And then he'll say stuff like, at the end, he'll be like, this is where you get out. Me, I'm better off alone. And honestly, like, my life is not, I wouldn't say that having Dexter navigate me places makes my life complete, but it damn sure does not hurt. And on that note, I will conclude this week's Whip and Chat. It was kind of short, but it was jam-packed with a lot of information. You got No Start November, you got Slaughter Sundays, you've got fraudulent charges with naughty videos, you've got a giant chicken. What more could you ask for? And on that note, I am going to stop filming here and I'm going to put my face together for a floss tube because I haven't filmed a floss tube in 3 weeks. So I'm gonna film a floss tube so I can put it up on Thursday. Getting ahead of the game, we're trying to. And depending on how long floss tube takes for me to get through, with it being 8:55 a.m., your girl, seeing as I can't do laundry until I get quarters, and the guy who has the quarters, the president of the building, or the whatever he's called, the person who has the quarters. Anyways, the person who has the quarters is probably not awake right now. So, being that I cannot do laundry, and being that I cannot dye any more things because I'm out of one dye, and I just happen to also be out of that color glow, I can't do anything. I can wash something. I'm gonna wash something in my sink. I hand wash all of my products for the shop. I don't use the washer. Hand wash and hang dry so that, you know, there's absolutely no chance of any disruptions, if you know what I mean. Like, not that the washer will like super hurt it, but it's a delicate fabric and the dye is super delicate as well. Like, not that the dye isn't delicate. I guess the dye, I don't know how to say it, but basically I just choose to hand dye, hand wash, and hang dry rather than machine wash or machine dry. It's better for the fabric. It's better for your fabric. So anyways, that's it. I'm gonna stop filming here. I'm gonna film a floss tube. Maybe I'll organize my desk. No, probably not. Let me show you what my desk looks like, actually. It looks so bad. Here's some stuff here. There's some stuff here. There's my printer right here with, oh, don't look at those. Those are patterns. Oh, okay. There. Nope, that's messed up. Now you can see my shirt. Oh, but that's because I zoomed out. It's fine. Let me just, oh, I can't reach it anymore. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you like me and would like to see more from me, my ear just started ringing. It's kind of rude. Anyways, if you'd like to see more from me, please hit subscribe. I'd be so happy to have you. Alright, I hope that you are being safe, washing your hands, taking care of yourselves.